Hi, this is psychic medium Frank Maris, revealing more secrets about the supernatural. This is part 2 of the Mental Portal to Heaven video series. In the part 1 Heaven Portal video, you heard my two hypno-regression subjects, Roger and Stephanie, as they entered the Heaven Portal, where they spoke to their deceased fathers. However, during that experience, they also spoke with more than their fathers. They also met with their assigned spirit guides, or as some people call them, their guardian angels. In this video, we will hear these interactions. But before we jump to those recordings, let's review what a spirit guide is.
Spirit guides are not a myth. They are real. As souls, we incarnate on Earth to learn hard spiritual lessons. The lessons that we work on are spelled out in a lesson plan that was created before we were born. Guess whose job it is to keep us on track with our lesson plan? It's our assigned spirit guides. These spirit guides are higher level souls who have already completed many physical incarnations. They volunteer for this duty out of love. Everyone on Earth has at least one senior guide and one junior guide assigned to them. They are the spirits who subtly manipulate your life to keep you on track with your lesson plan. My subjects would not be able to go into the mental portal to heaven without the active support of their spirit guides. That is why I always call them into the process to help me. In my hypno-regressions, I help the guides in their mission because I give them an opportunity to directly give advice to their charges. Direct communication makes the spirit guide's job so much easier. So they do have a vested interest in helping me. One thing I noticed in working with spirit guides is that they almost never reveal their prior human forms to my subjects. They disguise themselves as leprechauns, wizards, or other fanciful creatures. Why? The reason's never been revealed to me, but I know they do have a good sense of humor. When I met my own guides for the first time during a psychic reading, my senior guide Morton was showing himself in an egg-throwing fight with my junior guide Gulliver. Let's listen to the hypno-regression of Stephanie when she first met her spirit guide David for the first time. David assumes a very impressive persona with Stephanie.
Okay, your spirit guide's going to come up to you. All right, so you might get some direction as far as spirituality, or if you need to meditate or get your... So do you see anybody unusual that you don't know?
Yes.
That's a male. Describe him to me.
Yes. He's almost like a statue.
Okay. Ask him what his name is.
Perfect.
Ask him what his name is. You gotta know who your guide is.
I'm getting like a Lucian. Originally, I got like a David because I saw David,
No,
like
David.
the sculpture.
His name's David.
I saw the sculpture David.
Yeah.
I mean, he was that perfect and like chiseled and.
Yeah, that's how they symbolize things. They don't speak in language; they speak in symbols. So it's David. Ask David what you should be doing now, spiritually.
Magic, he said.
Magic. Have him explain what that is.
It's kind of like what we talked about with manifestation.
Okay. Yeah, you said you're good at it. So how should you pursue this? What do you need to do?
Saying float? Float.
Float. All right, let me chime in here, David. You say float. What do you mean float? Like thought floating, like meditation? Anything else? All right, float. To them, it's meditation.
Okay.
So this is who you reach out to for, once you get some more skills. This is who you talk to. This is your guide.
Okay.
All right, so David. Remember David. So now you have a personal connection. So now you know who he is. So, all right. So you keep communing with those spirits.
Now, let's listen in to Roger meeting his spirit guide Claire. In the Part 1 video, Roger's deceased father was giving him a hard time about Roger's current relationship with his mom. In this recording, the spirit of Roger's dad is still badgering him while Roger's attention was on meeting his guide.
Hey, I want to introduce you to your guide. She's a female. Let me just check here. All right, so she's going to make an appearance. Look for a female in the room. Do you see her?
Yeah.
So ask her what her name is.
I got Claire.
Claire. Cool.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's how it works. Claire.
It's like, yeah.
Claire.
Claire.
Claire's your guide. Okay. So if you develop more skills where, or when you go lucid dreaming, she may show up, So ask Claire what you need to do from this point on as far as spiritually, if there's anything you should be doing.
One thing you can get from Claire is that almost like what we said about I got to focus a little bit on myself more.
In what way?
Make myself happy.
Okay.
Even though my dad's still it's still in the background.
What do you do?
He did acknowledge though that he's glad I've done well.
Good.
But that I can't forget where I came from and I have a duty to my mother.
This hypno-regression was performed in January of 2019, and it lasted for over an hour. Roger and Stephanie not only talked to their fathers and spirit guides, but we also had 2 deceased celebrities join us. It all started when Stephanie expressed the wish to meet David Bowie, who graciously showed up. Then, Robin Williams also made an appearance. It was quite the party. Stephanie had a great time, but the spirit of Roger's father continued to ruin that part of the experience for him. My God, his dad's spirit is relentless. This celebrity encounter will be covered in Part 3 of this series. Stay tuned.
To learn more about my Zoom hypno-regression services, go to www.pastlifetours.com. To learn how I first discovered the mental portal to heaven and how the Spirit of Jesus approached me through it, read my book, Heaven's PR Man 2.0, at Amazon.com. Besides meeting their spirit guides and deceased fathers during their long regression, Stephanie and Roger also met the spirits of David Bowie and Robin Williams. It was quite the party. You can find that story in Chapter 1 of my book, Transitions, available now on Amazon.